Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Sayyida Hamayal Batul Zaidi and I am a student of Comsat University Wa campus. The topic of this video is Aryan civilization. The first question that arises to our mind is who were Aryans? Around 1500 BCE, Aryans began to arrive in India. Historians believed that Aryans were nomads and a cultured race of people who lived near the Caucasus Mountains, north of the Black Sea in Central Asia, near modern-day Russia. As their population grew, they had to move out of their homeland to look for new pastures for their animals and places to live. Some of them migrated to India and came to be known as Indo-Aryans. Aryans were warriors and had best weapons. They invaded Hindustan and started their government. They had an incredible rulership. That time was also known as the golden time of Hinduism. At first, Aryans worshipped the sign of nature, such as the sun, the moon, the river, the fire, and the earth. These slowly changed until there were named gods such as Indra, Vishnu, Shiva, Krishna, and many more. These are the Hindu gods of today. The Aryans spoke Sanskrit, which is important as it is the basis of Indian language, Hindi. Social activities. The Aryans loved to gamble. As nomads, they were excellent horsemen. They introduced the horse to ancient India and enjoyed racing chariot. They played fighting games. They loved to tell stories. The ancient Aryans were proud and fierce and deeply religious. They were polytheistic, which means that they had many gods and goddesses. Aryan houses. The people in Vedic period lived in straw and wooden huts. Some homes were made of wood, but not until later during the epic period. The Aryans came to India in stages and gradually settled in Gangetic plains. When they had settled down in their new country, they divided their people into 4 groups or castes based on their occupation. The first is Brahmins, the second is Shatriyas, the third is Vaishyas, and the fourth one is Shudras. Brahmins were the uppermost class, then Shatriyas. Lower than Shatriyas were Vaishyas, and the lowest were Shudras. Brahmins. Brahmins were the priests, scholars, and philosophers who studied on their own and taught others. They followed strict rules for perfect ritual purity and spent much of their lives studying and teaching religion. Shatriyas. Shatriyas were the warriors and rulers comprised of kings, generals, soldiers, and their families. The whole society counted on them for guidance and protection, and they were expected to learn religion from the Brahmins and maintain high standards of ritual purity. Vaishyas. Vaishyas were the traders and people involved in agricultural production. This was a practical group composed of craftspeople, traders, merchants, and farmers. They had the important jobs of growing food and keeping the society's economy running smoothly. Shudras. Shudras were the laborers and servants of the Brahmins, Shatriyas, and Vaishyas. They had lowest spiritual importance in Hinduism. They were not even allowed to enter in the temples. That's all from my side. Thank you.